I finished this script in like 1 hour and a half. I was all into it. It was very intense. And it was very emotional and complex. I mean, there's so many characters in this movie, and each character has their own deep story. And at the end of the day, the characters and the relationship between the characters is what makes a good movie. Yelena is very different than me. She's rebellious. She's kind of a lost soul. She's kind of a lost soul in this world. Her sister stole her glory, stole her son, stole her husband in some kind of way. And she's very, very lonely, and she tries to do anything she can in order to get some attention, even if it's, good attention or bad attention, it doesn't really matter. So she's very childish. And I really like the fact that I have the opportunity to play this role that is very different than me. If Irina was not in the picture, the relationship between Chuotel, between Michael and Yelena, could work out. I think that Irina puts a huge shadow on Yelena, and she basically, without knowing even, she destroys Yelena. She's cutting her wings totally. So she has a very, very complicated relationship with Irina. And with Michael, I feel that she's using Michael now just to get some attention. And she knows that he really needs Irina, and she knows that, and she pulled this card whenever she needs to get the attention from Michael. He's a very visualized director, very easygoing. I mean, he's one of the most easygoing directors I've ever got to work with. He's amazing. He knows what he wants, but he will let you shine, and he will let us do any amount of takes we want to do, and he let us do whatever we want to do as long as there is a dialogue between him and us, the actors, which is amazing. He's a very special director, and I feel very lucky to be able to work with him. I admire Kate. So the relationship that two sister has is very different from the reality. I wish she was my biggest sister. Kate is amazing. I love her work, and Chuotel as well. I love his work. I love both of them. I like English people, I would say. Kate is just so friendly and outgoing and talented, and they're both so professional, and they know what they're doing. The story is just really, really intense and interesting because the relation, it's not an obvious story. It's not just another movie that deals in this subject. It's different. John knew how to transfer this movie into this ensemble, raw, edgy kind of movie that you don't get to see a lot. And I'm referring to the way he shoots this movie and the way he lights everything. Everything is very dark and grungy. So it's going to be great.